I made it an entire week of Vlogmas already. Welcome to Vlogmas day number 8. So today I'm going to be talking about a concern that we all have during the winter time and when it gets really cold, is how to help dry skin. So I have a few things that I use during the winter time that I'm going to share with you to help combat dry skin. The first is to actually change your skin routine from the summer to the winter, or for each season, just to adjust to the climate. So in the winter, I always have a cream cleanser as opposed to a gel cleanser in the summer, and I have a just a nice gentle moisturizer on my face is what I'm trying to say. So in the summer, I usually have a acne type of regime, whereas in the winter I don't do that so much, just because of benzoyl, well, I'm actually allergic to benzoyl peroxide, but the salicylic acid, I hope I'm saying that right, is quite drying. So in the winter I tend not to use that and do kind of like spot treatments here and there for the really bad ones. So you want to change your skin routine from the summer to the winter as well. On your face, you've got your lips, obviously, and they get really chapped and dry. So one thing that I usually do is I have a little canister of kind of like sugar at my sink. So whenever I wash my face, I just scrub a little bit of sugar on my lips just to kind of exfoliate the dead skin around my lips. And I find that really helps. It kind of creates a nice clean canvas. And then when I go to put my moisturizer on my face, I also put a lip chap on my lips just so that it soaks in and really moisturizes my lips. I usually use baby lips during the day just because I find it has a little bit of a tint to it and I really like it. They say to avoid petroleum jelly on your lips as a moisturizer for your lips just because it helps, well, it doesn't help, it blocks. So if you're going to go into a windy area, then use petroleum jelly just because it blocks them. Again, I guess the wind rash, you get wind rash on your lips, apparently I was reading this online, but use that for a protective barrier, but you will want to use lip chap underneath that because once you put the petroleum or jelly or Vaseline on your lips, it clogs the pores of your lips, so it doesn't actually retain any moisture from that. So take that piece of information and make sure to use lip chap before Vaseline, or just skip the Vaseline altogether. For your body, I always shave my legs with baby oil, and if you do not, I urge you to try it because it is amazing. I still moisturize my legs afterwards, but it just leaves your skin so silky smooth, and the steam from the shower opens up your pores and it makes your legs all awesome. I love doing that. So if you don't do that already, I suggest you do that. I even do that in the summer. Make sure to moisturize your entire body. Go from your feet to your head. Obviously use a different moisturizer for your face, but I like to use one with aloe in it. And then if I'm feeling really festive around the holidays, I use something with a nice smell to it. But I always moisturize from head to toe just to make sure I'm nice and moisturized. If you find your feet or your hands are extremely dry, 2 ways you can help prevent this is actually wearing mitts, because a lot of people don't wear mitts, and I was a stubborn teenager and being allergic to the cold, I didn't want to wear mitts, but I would always react to the cold, probably a little bit worse, obviously worse than others, but your skin does crack if it's exposed to the cold. So really make sure to wear a proper set of mitts or gloves all the time, and wear appropriate footwear. Don't wear flats without socks in the winter time. Of course your feet are going to get dry. So wear something, that's lined, or wear extra socks or something like that just to help protect your extremities. If they're extra dry, if you find that, then just make sure to at night moisturize with something a little bit more harsh than your daily moisturizer. I usually like to mix products together, and sometimes if they're really dry, I'll use this kind of oil moisturizer. So what I'll do is I'll put it on my feet and then put socks on, and then I'll put it on my hands and wear like little mitts to bed. It's true, but honestly by the morning your hands and feet will feel awesome. If you've got callous feet though, make sure to have a pumice stone, I don't know if I'm saying that right, in the shower with you just to kind of scrape off all the dead stuff on your feet. I know it sounds gross, but you gotta do it because that stuff can crack and leave grossness on the bottom of your feet, especially like your heels. Some calluses are good, but then some are not. So that is all of the tips that I have for you to combat the dry winter skin. So hopefully you guys can take some of this advice and let me know how it worked for you by tweeting me or Instagramming me some of your results from all this. And if you have any other ideas as well that you do to help combat dry skin, I would love to hear that. All of my information is down below, and if you missed any other Vlogmas video, don't forget to check the playlist. It's also linked in the description box. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!